Can Hossain please report to the principal's office? I glance up at the speaker hanging off the ceiling in the classroom, wondering if I just didn't hear correctly. But from the way Julian is looking at me with a raised eyebrow, I know that it was my name being called to the principal's office. I furrow my brow at Julian. In all my time at St. Francis Academy for Boys, I've never been called to the principal's office. I've never gotten into trouble. I've been so good, in fact, that I'm on honor roll and on track for early admissions to the best universities in the country. My parents often use these facts as dinnertime conversation to impress anybody and everybody. Can Hossain please report to the principal's office immediately? Mr. Thomas glances at me from his desk. Saeed, he asks, motioning toward the door. He doesn't seem too bothered about the fact that one of his top students is getting called to the principal's office out of the blue, so maybe I shouldn't be either. Since class is almost over anyway, I gather up my things into my backpack and slip out the door. The hallways of the school are completely empty, but I can hear the sounds coming from different classrooms as I make my way down to the principal's office. The near silence would almost be peaceful if worry wasn't gnawing its way into my stomach. I turn into the main office, and immediately I'm greeted by a familiar voice. A voice that sounds a lot like my older sister's. The closer I get, the more sure I am that it is her. From the fact that she's loudly trying to convince the principal that his rules are ridiculous, to her long black hair and her bright purple sweater. Sophia? Saf turns to me, her eyes wide with, well, I'm not really sure what. Saeed, she says. Oh, finally, we need to go. What's going on? I glance from her to Principal Carson, who has never looked so uncomfortable. Usually, he has an air of authority about him, the kind that will make any student here think twice about breaking any rules. But apparently just a few minutes with Sophia can change all that. There's been an incident. Principal Carson is cut off with a small glare from Sophia, but my stomach drops all the same. Abu? My mind immediately jumps to the worst possibilities. Sophia shakes her head slowly. It's Miss Barnes. And then I just know. Even without Sophia telling me, I know. Because I knew she was sick. I'd even written to her. Sent her a get-well-soon card, like that would somehow help her deal with the cancer. But I'd never let myself consider the possibility that she might actually... I'm so sorry, Saeed. Sophia holds out her arms, and it's like my body is working automatically. I walk into her hug. Sophia wraps me up tightly in her warm embrace, and we stay like that for a long moment. All the while, I'm trying to register it. Miss Barnes is dead. Miss Barnes, the woman who encouraged my love of reading. Without her recommendation letter, I probably wouldn't have even gotten into this school. And now she's just gone. We have to go, Sophia says as soon as I pull away from her hug. The funeral is tomorrow morning, and if we leave now, we should be able to get back to Vermont with plenty of time to spare. But I shake my head, because Sophia's words are barely registering in my mind. Miss Barnes gone. Funeral? Back to Vermont? Saeed has classes. Principal Carson chimes in when I've been silent for a little too long. There's still a whole week left until the semester is over and the summer holidays start. Sophia scoffs. Look at him! She waves her arm at me like I'm some kind of a painting in a gallery. I blink at Principal Carson because, really, I'm not sure what he's supposed to be looking at.